What up? Big Herc 916. Positivity, motivation, never settle for average. Go pick you up a hat at nsfa.co and represent. You know how we do it. You know, I'm always keeping you guys laced up and telling you, man, to not incriminate yourself, to do things that'll get you caught up for no reason. Too many opportunities out here. Well, rapper Little Zay Osama busted in Queens for leaving a tricked out Glock in an Uber. I can't make this shit up. This shit is crazy. An up and coming rapper was arrested in Queens after he left a gun on a seat in an Uber ride, federal authorities said Friday. Check this out. He was doing a live when they arrested him.
What's happening?
I just got a call. Hold on.
What's happening?
I don't know. What's going on? What's going on?
Deep as so. What's happening?
Just put your hands behind your back.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. What happened? We're gonna short it all up. We're gonna short it all up. What is going on though? We're gonna short it all up. I'm the manager. He's being detained right now, so back up. I'm just...
You get my phone though?
Yeah, you got anything on you? Can I get his phone?
I'm on live, sir. Just check it out.
Man, I'm telling you, you gotta have some type of common sense in the game, or the game gonna eat you up. Isaiah Dukes, who performed under the name Little Zay Osama, and several associates took an Uber from Manhattan Hotel to a recording studio in Queens on Thursday, federal prosecutor said. During the ride, the driver noticed Dukes, 25, handling the gun in the backseat, according to a criminal complaint. When the passenger got out, Dukes allegedly left behind a 40 cal Glock pistol. He left the Glock pistol in the car, in the Uber. The driver notified law enforcement, who met him at a drop-off point. Short time later, he identified the passengers and Dukes, a convicted felon who served time in jail on weapons possession charge, was arrested, authorities said. Investigators who examined and field tested the firearm later learned that it was modified with a switch device that allowed it to function like a machine gun, firing more than one round with a single trigger pull. Prosecutors said the gun has the capability of firing until the trigger is lifted. Come on, man. Come on, man. Lil Zay, man, Osama, man. You gotta be smarter than that, bro. You're a convicted felon, man. You know you gotta be on your P's and Q's, man. And you the money man, so you shouldn't even have had the gun. You the artist, you making the bread, so you should have somebody else carrying the blammy, man. Legally. Not illegally, legally, bro. A convicted felon with the possession of a firearm, that's 7 years mandatory, man. That's usually what they give you in the feds. 7 years. Somehow, some way, some of these dudes be making deals 1 year, 2 years. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they do it, because the thing about the feds, they have minimums, and it's hard to deviate from whatever the mandatory minimum is for a charge. So I'm telling you right now, man, if you're a convicted felon and you get popped with a firearm, you're looking at minimum 5, but possibly 7 years for the firearm. Officers also determined the gun had 1 round in the chamber and 9 rounds in the magazine. Officials said the gun was manufactured outside New York State. The defendant, a convicted felon, carried a loaded pistol affixed with a switch device, rendering the gun to be a machine gun, said Assistant U.S. Attorney Rebecca Schuman in a note to federal judge asking that Dukes be detained. The defendant possesses a danger to the community based on his possession of a particular dangerous firearm. I'm telling you, man, they ain't playing, man. They trying to make an example out of these dudes, man. You see what they doing in Atlanta? Dukes was charged with possession of a machine gun and being a felon in possession of a firearm. Dukes' familiarity with guns was not limited to his prior conviction. The rapper can be seen on various YouTube videos brandishing what appears to be weapons and rapping about violence and gun details. Every day, a different Glock. Duke raps on one song, I just got a brand new Glock with a 50 and a switch. The reference official said is to the machine gun switch and a 50-round magazine. Federal authorities said there were already 2 outstanding warrants for Duke's arrest issued by 2 different jurisdictions. He already has several felony and misdemeanor convictions, including robbery, battery, and firearm discharge. At 16, the Chicago native was sentenced to 5 years in juvenile detention center. Dukes has also seen the other end of the gun. Authorities said he reportedly survived a 2015 shooting during which he was wounded and in the chest. He was arrested on gun charges while he was still in the hospital. Come on, young brothers, man. Dude. I mean, it's every day either a rapper is dying, getting shot, or getting locked up. Hip hop is hazardous, especially if you in that drill rap, that kill another brother rap, kill a black man rap. You are putting yourself in harm's way, and you're looking at a short lifespan, man. I know nobody likes to talk about it. Everybody's getting the bag. You don't hear no big rapper saying anything because, it's not them. Don't nobody care. See, that's the cool thing about the game. You get locked up, don't nobody care. Don't nobody care. So what? He gone. It's not me. I still got mine. I still got my heat. And you best believe people going to still ride around with their heat. I'm not changing anything. I'm just pointing out some things, man, because there's a right way to do stuff. I did it the wrong way, too. I did it the wrong way. Hey, I'm not saying I'm any better than this cat. All I'm saying is that, dude, you got to be a little bit smarter than what you've been doing. That's all. I'm not judging you, man, because I was one of them young cats and I was on some wild shit too. Had to learn the hard way though. I had to sit my ass down for about a decade, learn the hard way. You're gonna have to learn one way or the other. So, hey man, Big Herc 916. Stop walking around with a crusty butt, smelly ball sack, and a funky hoo-ha. Big Herc said, wash that ass. Pick you up a t-shirt at freshoutseries.com. Hello, I'm Big Herc 916. Contact me for life coaching and motivational speaking.